the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opening.
4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Burden, the man on the move. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Pass is caught at DJ Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Already.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Forced out left. Off he goes. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. Running is Mitchell. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
The first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Montez Sweat there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And the the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Play action now. Jackson out to his right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. And the pistol, Jackson ready. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here comes second and 4. Pistol give to Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 2nd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Forced out wide. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. This drive will begin with a run by Smith. Oh, the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Pistol formation with Jackson. On the run to the right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Moore going in motion. On second down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team as he's on to punt for the second time. And it's a very nice return. He's giving the offense a short field.
Bears 47-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Ravens. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson rolling right. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson up top again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
This is Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, it's Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That's a short throw caught by Komet. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Ravens 20.
Throwing on second down. Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First down, Bears.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
Caught left side by Odunze. Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Swift is in for a touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson out of the pistol. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Trying the left side, here's Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Montez Sweat. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 3rd down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This throw right is taken in by Fox. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. I had a defender Drake all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.